intro music, so let me play that shit one more time. Hey! I don't want to drop my damn wine, okay? So I'm going to slow it down just a little bit, okay? Welcome back to Happy Hour, okay? Where I answer all of your personal questions in all honesty, okay? Now, today's question actually comes from a person. I'm not going to say he or she, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when I read this email here, okay? Comes from a person named Cam, and Cam is a bit confused at a lot of shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and read this so we can give as much advice to Cam to help Cam make a clear and concise decision moving forward, okay? So let me go ahead and read this question. She goes, "Hey Tasha K, I watch your videos all the time, and I love how real you are and the quality of the product that you put out. I'm a 21-year-old trans man, and I have been busy on this journey for 1 year and 2 months, and I got married almost a year ago. The 11th of this month will make it official, okay? I identify as a lesbian for the last 8 years of my life, and recently, in the past 6 months, I just started to feel differently about myself and my sexuality. Honestly, transitioning changes a lot about you emotionally, mentally, and physically. My desire to be with a man, in my opinion, has always lingered in the back of my mind, but my comfort zone was with women because it seemed to come more natural. So that's the direction that I took. I recently found looking at men more and lusting after them, okay, hold that thought. Almost a month ago, I hooked up with the guy that I met online, and I had no plans of telling my wife, but it started to eat at me, so I eventually did it through a text. I know it was a cowardly way to do it, but it was the only way that I could get through it fully. All right? I only regret it because I know that I hurt her, and I probably know that I will do it again in the future because I want to be with more men now than women. Hold that thought as well. I had discussed it with my wife multiple times, but she's always said what I wanted to hear and agreed, and then would change her mind. We discussed going to counseling, and I told her that if she thought that would change my mind, then it wasn't going to work. She then responded with she didn't want to change me, she just didn't want me having an affair or any interaction with men anymore, okay? I didn't respond because I knew that I couldn't agree to that. Basically, Tasha, do you think we should try to save our marriage? Is there any way you think we can work through this, okay? Now, this is coming from Cam, and now you guys understand why I identified her or he as a person, because obviously this person is confused as to what they want to identify as in life, okay? So, Cam, I want to start off by answering your question, okay? And then I'm going to give my feedback. Do I think that you and your wife should work through this? Here's my answer. I do fucking not, okay? Let me repeat that again. I do fucking not. Okay, and I know I'm not really supposed to cuss on this channel,
but I don't really give a damn.
Okay? No, I do not think that you should be working through a marriage at 21 years old and you got married under false pretenses. I wouldn't even say false pretenses. I would say under the notion that you thought that you were a lesbian, and then you made the decision to transition into a man, but now you received a little sign from nature and you're caught in the dick trap, okay?
I go hard for that dick.
Yup.
I drop my black card for that dick.
Drop that shit.
Scream on my mama for that dick.
Ah!
You like the old bombers for that dick.
Where y'all at?
I put my lips on that dick.
Word?
Fuck a girl's trip for that dick.
Fuck that shit.
Travel to Mars for that dick.
Woo.
Just dropped a few bars for that dick.
That was hard. You did that. You did that. Woo!
did.
Here I go. Right, my turn.
Okay.
I might start a war for the dick. Kim Jong make him say for the dick.
Rocket Man?
Cancel HBO for the
Don't
dick.
you got a show?
Bitch, not no more for the dick. Hey, skip to my loo for the dick. Oh, you brought your friends. Guess it's choo choo for the dick.
That's a train.
I'll drop my phone for the dick. Did the screenshot? Fuck. Got a new phone for the dick.
Once you go dick, you really never go back, okay? And the only reason women decide to switch from dick to pussy is because the man is lacking what the woman needs, okay? If they were to get it in a man, trust me, they wouldn't be with a woman unless they were born that way with an exceeding amount of testosterone, will want to be with a woman because that's the way you were genetically bred, okay? Now, please keep all your Bible scriptures to yourself for those of y'all that are watching this video that believe that gays and lesbians or whatever, transsexuals are an abomination. Let's remember, man wrote that book. I'm not saying I don't believe in God. I'm just saying man wrote that damn book. All right, so Kim, I want to ask you this question. Why do you think that you all of a sudden started to lust after men after you decided to transition yourself from female to male, and this happened after you got married 1 year on your anniversary, okay? Why do you think all of this is happening? I mean, ask yourself, why do you think all of this is happening? Do you think that it's a coincidence that you have been living most of your life as a lesbian, being with women under the pretenses that you were supposed to be with the woman, and as soon as you are about to make a decision, and I take it that you are taking some type of hormone therapy because you said that you are going through a lot mentally and emotionally because of your transition from female to male, which is a very big decision to make. And while you're going through this decision, all of a sudden, you're starting to crave and lust after dick. And when you get the dick, you want the dick more than you've ever wanted vagina in your entire life. Why do you think all of a sudden this is happening? Okay? Why? So when you ask me, do I think that you should work out this marriage? I think honestly, you've been given enough signs from the universe or wherever, okay, for you to make a clear and concise decision as to what you're supposed to be, who you're supposed to be with, and why you're supposed to be that way, okay? I think what you needed from me was confirmation for you to listen to your intuition, okay? That spirit guide that's inside of you, leading you down a path that's never gonna steer you wrong, because that's the reason why we have the intuition, is to protect us from making mistakes, okay? And once you undergo a surgery, as complicated as that, okay, when they take your skin from your arm and then they take some fat, all right, and then they take some metal rods and they put it and they build you a dick, okay? There ain't no coming back from that, okay? You've already sold up your vagina, and I honestly think that regardless of what your wife is saying, she's young, she has a whole life ahead of her, so do you. I think honestly you guys would get over this just fine, but I'm not gonna say your transition is gonna be as peachy as your wife's, because you obviously have a lot of confusion that you have to sort through before you start making commitments to other people, and you ain't even made a commitment to your damn self, okay? So apologize sincerely to your wife and let her know that it wasn't your intention, okay, to one day start lusting after dick after knowing that you had made a big decision to transform your life from female to male. And so honestly, you have to listen to the sign that you've been given, because at the end of the day, you are the only person that needs to be happy to make anybody else happy in a relationship, okay? So I know it's not gonna be easy, but I do think you need to heavily consider backing off from her until you figure out who you are, okay? Now I gotta go. Now, before I go, okay, I do want to hear your feedback from the subscribers, okay? Like I said, more answers are better than one, to kind of help each and every one of us to make clear and concise decisions, especially a big decision like Cam is about to make right now, okay? So leave your comments below, and if you're gonna quote scripture, make sure you quote some reality with that, because remember, spiritually, we are living in reality, okay? And don't be nasty talking about they gonna get condemned by God. Don't nobody know who gonna get condemned by God but God, okay? So y'all be nice and offer Cam some positive feedback so that she can move forward with her life in a positive way, okay? So Cam, I really appreciate you reaching out to me, and hopefully I was able to offer you some advice that you can use, all right? Good luck to you, baby. Now, before I go, I am drinking, and I opened this bottle up like last night. My husband and I decided to drink your wine, so I got another wine that I'm gonna introduce the day after tomorrow, okay? Because we got one more glass here left, okay? This is the Oak Leaf Sweet Red, okay? For those of y'all that have been asking me to introduce a sweet red wine, this is it, okay? And this is honestly $2.88 a bottle, okay? It's won over 200 different awards, okay? As you can see, I don't know if you see that medal sign, and it's a great sweet wine that kind of has the flavor of raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries, and it's kind of medium bodied, okay? And this, honestly, you can drink with both pasta and you can drink it with, hell, you can drink it with almost anything, okay? Shit, you can't discriminate against a sweet red, okay? Now, I like this sweet red because it's not as sweet as a Moscato. I like Moscatos, but I don't love Moscatos. But this is a wine, honestly, that doesn't need to go in a dessert wine glass like a Moscato does because it doesn't have that level of sugar in it, okay? Remember, Moscatos are your dessert wines, and this honestly is just kind of an everyday wine for somebody who wants to add some sweetness to their saltiness, okay? And so, like I said, I will leave the link below so that you can purchase this for yourself and hopefully give me some feedback and y'all let me know what the hell y'all think, okay? Thank you all so much for watching Happy Hour. If you like this video, subscribe. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Unwind with Tasha K. If you have questions for Happy Hour, please don't hesitate to email me at unwindwithtasha@gmail.com, and you can send them via my website at unwindwithtasha.com, and I'll be sure to let you know when your question is live on the channel, okay? And hell, if you didn't like this video, you can still subscribe anyway, just so you can cuss my ass out. Not that I'ma really give a damn anyway. Now I gotta go. Bye.